Hello, everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining our channel right now. Please like and subscribe. We appreciate you guys being here. So before we get started and I do any introductions, I want to let you guys know what this video is about. So this video, listen, is very personal to me and my husband, and I just wanted to share with you guys. This video is meant for any person who you going through any setbacks, any struggles, and you're not really sure if you can triumph. Well, I'm getting ready to share a personal story of myself, and my husband's going to be sharing as well. Just all of my struggles and setbacks that I've gone through in the industry, and of course my husband has experienced it with me, but how I've triumphed and got to where I am today. Again, I'm your girl, Miss LA, with the LA Experience, and this is...
What's going on, everybody? I'm your boy, Ralph. I'm the hubby, of course, of Miss LA. And like she said, man, this video truly is one that's going to hit home to a lot of people, especially us, and our journey and what we've gone through over the years, man. And she'll let you know, definitely, I mean, she's been in the industry, the hair industry, for over 30 years. And if you can only imagine being in the hair industry that long, and back in the day, starting off as a barber.
As a barber, yeah.
Starting off as a barber, a female barber, back then in 1994.
Where we were not popular, let's just say.
So, she'll definitely share and get ready to share some of her experiences and everything. So, like I said, man, this is getting ready to be one of those, truly it'll hit home, like heartfelt situations and moments for us, because we've gone through a lot. You know what I'm saying? And just like everybody out there, just like you've gone through a lot of things in your life, and sometimes it takes just listening to people's story go from the struggles of where they've come from all the way to where they are now. You know what I mean? So right now, definitely we're feeling blessed to where we are and the path that we're being led. You know what I'm saying? We're spiritual people. We believe in God, and definitely He's directing our path each and every day. Positivity. We believe in, positive affirmations and attracting what you give off. Mm-hmm. So that's why we definitely try hard to stay positive in our journey, even through the tough times. Because there's times, definitely, she didn't have plenty of conversation with me about leaving the hair industry.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
You know what I mean? And so during those times when it's hard and she wanted to lay her tools down and get out from behind the chair and do something different, she was always led back to still do what she loves and what she has a passion for. So, man.
So the whole purpose, what prompted this video it's a few things, My husband definitely felt this would be a great idea for you guys to kind of know me a little bit more, but I'm gonna tell you what else prompted this video for me is I've had some amazing feedback from people of how they found me, and in the ways that they found me, it just blew my mind and it affected my heart. And I want y'all to see that I am passionate about this industry. I am passionate about what I do. And that's exactly what people have told me. So I want y'all to know just how I ended up becoming me, how I became her, right? I'm going to take y'all back, like where I started, what setbacks I went through, what struggles I went through, and then how I feel triumphant today. So that's what it is. People, like here recently, within the last week, and this is not made up, 2 people, opposite, told me they were attracted by me. One person by my eyes. This is a video, I'm not even talking, you guys. And she said she could see in my eyes my passion and that I care. And then the other one said it was in my voice. Which, believe it or not, this is a voice that I always thought, babe, I sound crazy. My voice, it sounds different. And this different voice attracted that person to me because she said in my voice she could tell that I was passionate and genuine. So I just want to take y'all back to some of the stuff I've gone through in this industry, and the whole purpose of this is for anybody in this industry, because I've heard a lot of my OG hairstylists say, I left the business because of this, or I left the business because of that. I want y'all to hear all the stuff I've been through. Y'all probably won't hear all of it because I probably can't squeeze it in the time. But I'm gonna try to hit all the major parts that brought me to where I am today. Okay, so let's start back. Let's go back.
Back in the day.
1994. That should tell you my age if y'all know how to add. But I look good for my age. That's all I'm saying.
That's right. That's
all I'm saying.
That's right.
All right. So 1994, I made a decision, and to this day, y'all, I don't even know. Originally, I went to college to be a news broadcaster. That was what I was supposed to be doing in life. And something happened to where I didn't pursue that, but I ended up in barber school versus cosmetology school, which still baffles me today. Like, why would I choose that? So I believe I chose that because at the time, for y'all who don't know me, I'm an out-of-the-box person, right? I don't like being in no box. So boxes, like, bother me. So I was like, I'm going to prove a point. If dudes can cut, women can cut. Get into the school, become a barber, and being in that industry from then to now sometimes, you guys. It's better now, I have to say. But back then, women, we were not accepted. So just think, not only was I not accepted in the industry, I wasn't accepted in school either. So it had to start there. So I got through that. Went to school, got my certification, became a barber, and then later decided to be an instructor. I became an instructor because in school I felt it was stuff I didn't get as a student, so I wanted to give it back to the students, right? So with all that being said, remember, we're still in the barber industry. Being on that side, you guys, if you only knew how many days I went to work almost in tears every day because the guys didn't want me there because I'm a woman. They felt they knew more than me because I'm a woman. Because they guys and I'm a woman, so I should know less. Just things that they would say to me. What about in the shops when I try to book appointments? To my face, they would say, you can't cut hair, you can't do this. But I believed in myself. I believed that I could do it. Even in tears, you got on the inside. Now, when I got married later on, way in life, my husband would actually see my tears, right? That's just fast forwarding a little bit. But then not only going there, many years later, I decided to become a cosmetologist, right? Because I wanted to offer services to both men and women. But I wanted to work in a Caucasian salon. So here's the other challenge. So not only did I go through the challenge on the barber side, but now I'm in white salons where they don't want to come to me because I'm black. I'm like, well, how can I win? I can't win over here because I'm a woman. And then I can't win over here because I'm black. So what do? So, of course, I'm in the black shops. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong. I wanted to graduate and go to the next level, which was
to do
do all hair types. I wanted to be in a place that anybody felt comfortable coming to. So now I have those dilemmas, y'all. But I could quit. I could have quit back then, right? But I kept going. So after that, what else happened in life, babe? I mean, I'm trying not to...
You know what?
I'm trying not to.
Man, so, you know what?
Oh.
One of the things about it, let's talk about, at this point, then you going through that and still trying to build your business.
Trying to build it, yes.
And then we meet.
Then I meet this,
this
young man.
We meet. You know what I mean?
I meet him.
And believe it or not, everyone, our story is beautiful. So beautiful to us. Because we only knew each other 2 months before we got married.
Right.
2 months, and now we've been married over 20 years.
20 years.
So, can you believe it? Over 20 years now. You know what I mean? So
he's seen these struggles I've been going through. And
yeah, so the
sometimes
struggle,
still going through.
it you know, as a husband, our job is to protect. Our job is to support. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what I try to do all the time. Anything I can do in order to help her in her business and the hair industry and everything. I do everything in my power. You know what I'm saying? So I've been up, even though I work a full-time job, I still come home, sacrifice sleep or whatever,
Oh,
and I still help when it comes to the business. You know what I mean? But it's just because that's things that I enjoy doing because I love seeing her happy. That's my number one goal is to make sure that she's well taken care of. And, you know, and so just think about after we got married, because I can piggyback a little bit of some of the things that she's gone through.
Mm.
We met in Little Rock, Arkansas. And then all of a sudden, I'm this guy that just like, hey, I never traveled, you know, before, like really major travel, because my parents didn't have a lot of money growing up. And she grew up in the same environment. So that's how well we connected, you know what I mean? Seeing the parents struggle, you know, and I'm talking about like struggle. I'm not talking about just saying it,
No.
you know, I'm talking about really struggle. So, you know, and seeing the parents go through that and you grow up that way and then you want something, your parents always want something better for you. So I wanted to travel and I said, man, after we got married, then I was like, man, let's move. So then, can you imagine she's been there for years in Little Rock, Arkansas with the business that she currently has and then for the first time moving out of state. So that was a major, major step because she was moving for my career. And years later, after, she's been moving for my career. And regardless of the things that's been going on with her career, I've been helping support, open, you know, her suites, her businesses, and things like that for her, with her. And she's moved with me my whole career. And so I've gotten to the point now at this time to where, you know what, it's time to put it in reverse. It's time for me to be there for her career. It's time for me to, where she want to set up shop, then that's where I'm gonna be. You know what I mean? Because she supported me throughout her whole journey, you know, in life. And she's, man, packed up the suite, the salon, the business, and she's gone, you know, with me. And so, man, and that's just, you know, some of the struggle of when you are not only the hairstylist, a master barber behind the chair, but you're a wife or a husband as well, but you're a wife to somebody that does, that's in another business, another industry, and they have to move and their company's moving.
Yeah.
You know, so that's a whole nother struggle.
It is.
That
you're having to start over.
Yeah, you have to
every
start
time.
over.
Every time.
Exactly.
Every time. And it's hard every time you go to different states. Mm-hmm. It's hard to start over. But you keep smiling. Okay.
You keep smiling.
When y'all see me on social media, I don't look like I'm going through what's that saying they always say? You don't look like what you've been through.
Ooh,
is that
man,
that has been me for years.
Mm-hmm.
And like Ralph said, several setbacks, you know, again, going back again. I'm a woman in a male dominated industry. Mm-hmm. You know, women now, we're a little more accepted. We still kind of go through some struggles, but not like it was then. So you young ladies who out there now, you know, be glad that a lot of us, we kind of paved the way for you guys a little bit. We took all the, you know, the punches to where, you know, you guys don't have to go through it as much. And then the moves, Ralph said. Mm-hmm. Want to be in the white salons, but my skin, even though y'all like, but you light skin. Yeah, I am. That's the problem. I'm still black. So I had struggles when dealing with that.
Right.
But I kept smiling, I kept going, and I kept believing that, you know, I'm doing what God want me to do. And then like Ralph said, we've moved. You know, now we're here in Plano, Texas, and we fast forward a little bit forward. And, you know, through my life, too, the past couple of years, I've had some major surgeries that y'all may not know about. I've had my whole thyroid removed, okay? And this thyroid, I learned later in life, you know, stress can be a major factor to that growing the way it did. And that's going through with the industry, back to the industry, because that's what this is about. All the pressure and all the stress. And y'all have seen some of my videos where I talk about how now it's gotten combative when it comes to the industry. I was dealing with a lot of that, and I'm one of those people, I'm going to keep smiling, even though I'm crying on the inside. My husband will tell you, he's seen me in tears sometimes I think I burst into tears, and this happened recently, to where my husband said it almost brought him to tears because I've held it so long, y'all. I won't let stuff hold me down. I'm trying not to cry now. But I've had thyroid surgery. This past year, I just had a hip-to-hip surgery. Major hysterectomy. Okay? My ladies out there, y'all know what that means. We don't have any children. So can you imagine how that affected our life? To have that done. And I don't have any children, but I wanted to. And then I still have to come to work to hear people complaining of minor things. But guess what? I thank God that he built me kind of like, I like to crack jokes every now and then. He built me Ford tough, okay? He built me Ford tough. Y'all probably hear the little country. He built me so Ford tough that I can, even in the midst of these tears, y'all can hear that power behind me. And that's that triumph. We're getting into the triumph part. It built me into who I am today. It built me into her. That's why y'all hear me be like, I'm her. Because for the first time in my life, I can feel it. I can sense it. Me and my husband, even right now, I don't know what God has planned for us, but I feel like it's getting ready to happen, whatever it is. So I wanted to share this story because for people who feel like you're struggling and that you've had setbacks in this industry, but you are passionate about it. I just talked to a lady right now. She dealing with those fires that's in California. This is a true story. We just talked to this person in a training.
A training right before making this video.
She told us that even in the midst of those fires, and she is in the midst of it. She's not on the outside. Where she is has been affected. She still made that training. Okay? She remembered to do it. God put it on her heart that she was supposed to be in that training and meet a husband and wife couple. Us. So
she didn't know I was going to be on there.
She didn't?
She said it was a prayer group. Let me tell you.
That is crazy.
It's amazing. She said it was a prayer group that prayed over her business in California.
Wow. It was a beautiful
And the
story.
person that was leading the group said that and told her it would be a husband and wife that was going to be able to help her get her business to the next level that she was looking to get it to. Right. And then she jumped on training today, and we were on it. She didn't know I was going to be on there.
She thought it was just me who was teaching that training.
Which is powerful, everybody. That's
how you know, you guys. That's that triumph right there. You know that you where you're supposed to be. Again, like me, if you emotional like me, it will bring you to tears. It's nothing sad. I want y'all to know. These are tears of excitement. This is tears of power. It's tears that God got me. You know what I'm saying? And I know it. That's one of them. That's that hug that reassurance from. Yes, I get it from my husband. But when you know who you are in the business, when you know who you are as a person, I am her. I am her. Mm-hmm. That's why y'all, when y'all see me say it, y'all can see it in my face. I mean that thing. I'm her in the industry. So guess what? All that stuff I went through with dudes that want me. Y'all see my posts? They in my chair.
That's right.
They going to sleep. I'm laying hands. But I had to stay in there, is my point.
Right.
Those shops that they didn't want me to be in there because I was black. I got white clients. I got other ethnicity clients in my chair. See how God bring that around? If you stay obedient and stay on the path that he wants you to be. That's what I wanted to come here and say. I've had a ton of setbacks. I just told you, my whole thyroid out. Medications for life, just in case y'all don't know that. I don't want to be on medications for life. I'm one of them. I'm against that. But I have to now. And then to have a hip-to-hip and a hysterectomy and not have kids in my life, which was the final chapter that I felt for me and my husband, for children.
And then she was taking care of me at times, because there's times when, a lot of people don't know this. There was a lot of times that at one point I went through probably about a 3-4 year stretch where I had seizures in my sleep.
Yeah.
And the seizure I didn't know would occur, and all of a sudden I would come out and I'm in the hospital by the time I gained conscious. You know what I mean? So first of all, nobody can imagine of still coming out here, still hearing a customer, a client, still trying to grind and take your business to the next level and going through all of that at the same time, man. We've moved different states. We've had to start over. We had to suffer through setbacks and things like that when money wasn't right and the whole 9 yards, and go through that phase. And but a lot of people don't know. You know, she had to put her business on pause and take care of me at times, because the last seizure I had messed me up pretty bad. It messed my back up and everything else, and I didn't know if my back was gonna straighten up. So, man, to be here today, and that's the reason why we make this video, you know, from struggle to triumph, which is her story. You know, and she go by Miss LA, you know what I mean? And the business is the LA Experience, because we want to provide our clients with the best experience from beginning to end, all the way from the consultation. Let me tell you, this is the things that we do because we've learned. She's learned over the years, looking at how bad businesses operate and seeing how good business operate. You know, when somebody set an appointment, even she don't know, giving them a pre-call before the appointment just to find out, to make sure that everything they looking to get, that she's ready to be able to provide them with that exact service.
Right. And
the best service, to make sure she's prepared. Who does that today? To give you a call before your appointment. I'm not talking about like an hour or two. I'm talking about some days before.
Right.
And make sure that you're prepared, she's prepared, and everything, and already build that rapport. That's what she does. I mean, she does that.
Well, that's who I am.
You know, that's who
I am.
That's
genuinely
who she is, genuinely. And
yeah.
What we believe in is definitely treating people how we want to be treated ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And so,
I just wanted you guys to know, like, you know, social media sometimes can only show so much of a person's life, and people make assumptions about that. And I do want to thank people who saw me, though, for 40 seconds or 30 seconds, and that they can genuinely see my passion. They can genuinely see that I care. I've heard many of y'all say in my voice that you can see it. I'm sure right now y'all can see that this is serious for me. I wanted to share that with you guys because it was put on our heart that I'm supposed to share this with you, right? I'm saying that to say this because I deal with women a lot, that anybody can go from whatever they've been through in the past or any setbacks, and you can become, as a woman, her or him. Okay, I'm him or I'm her.
That's right.
Right? So that's what I wanted to share, that I want to thank God, pretty much, is what that is. I want to thank him. Again, I got a crack joke, for building me Ford Tough. Okay, that's going to be my thing right now. I'm built Ford Tough. I'm going to give me a shirt. But for creating me to be this person who I've become, because I have become her. That's why I can now say that I am her, or I'm her. Because I have become her. I get it now. You know how sometimes we don't understand why God puts us through things, or like why certain stuff happen in our life? I get it now.
Right.
But it's because, so I let y'all know, this is from my own story, my own, what I'm realizing and understanding is he does it for a reason. He's building you for something. Okay?
Exactly.
Again, me and Ralph still, we on the path. We don't know where it's leading us. If it's left, right, forward, what? And we know it's not back, it's forward.
Right.
But whatever he's building us for, we want to thank him ahead of time.
You know what?
I definitely want to thank him for that.
Let's you know what? Because we've talked about some of the struggles and things we've gone through.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about where we are with some triumphs.
Definitely triumphs.
You know what I'm saying? So one major triumph. Let's talk about YouTube.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. So
thanks to you guys.
man, we truly are blessed, and thank you to all of our subscribers. You know what I'm saying? That's out there, and people who are looking to subscribe and continue to help us grow. Thank you, because it's not a coincidence that we happen to be on YouTube, and that's our best platform. It's amazing because we are on all the other social media platforms.
Yeah.
We were really digging into TikTok at one point, thinking that we were going to go and launch the business and sell products and really invest a lot into TikTok. But look at TikTok now. It's down. It is currently banned from the U.S. So this is what I'm saying. And what's amazing about this story is this. We just happen to be people that glance at YouTube, that go through watching different clips, and we happen to see this one guy pop up there saying how easy YouTube is. You don't have to, put forth this, have these special cameras and all different types of stuff. And that video, that one video, we had been like, we kind of gave up on YouTube. Only had like 260 subscribers or something like that. And we gave up. We were like, we don't know how to make YouTube go.
Right.
We don't know. That's how we were. But next thing you know, she went through an experience with a client, which was not a great experience. And it hit home to her. And she was like, you know what? I'm going to share my emotions and my feelings with everybody out there in this video. And she did. And it was over 20 something minutes, that video. And we put it out there on YouTube, not knowing what it was going to do. We didn't expect anything.
No expectations.
No expectations.
No.
And that video alone ended up with over 18,000 views. 18,000 of her sharing her emotions, her experiences, of what she's going through as a hairstylist in the industry today. And so, just to let you know kind of where we are now, man, I mean, we've grown over 1,000 subscribers in under a month. Man, thousands and thousands of views.
Thousands of views.
She just had a recent short, one of her shorts, have over 70,000 views.
My red hair.
With her red hair
back.
short.
I'm getting ready to get it back.
These are some of the triumphs.
It is a triumph.
Man, her business is growing.
I just had a class today.
She just had a class, a virtual class today. So for those who are interested, she teach virtually, hands-on in person, barber, hairstylist, hair loss, hair systems.
Hair cutting,
hair
if y'all want to
cutting.
learn clipper or shear.
So, all these things which I can say, man, like we launch on, we have our own product line.
As y'all can see in the back.
Exactly. So to say what we've gone through in our past
and where we are now.
and to where we are now,
and still going.
Like you said, from struggle to triumph. Like I said, man, it's a blessing to even be here, because she struggled health-wise, 2 major surgeries in this past year. I struggled.
Can I say this about that last surgery, which was last year? This was in November. Now, mind you, depending on when y'all are looking at this, it's 2025, right? And then 2024, I had my hip-to-hip surgery 3 days after surgery. This is how passionate I am about this industry. I was doing hair. I wasn't supposed to, okay? A gentleman was here out of state, and he found me on social media
for a hair system.
So for you guys who don't know, that's my it's a solution for people who are suffering from alopecia. Okay, so long story short, that happened, and again, God gave me strength to come in here when I wasn't supposed to. Again, I didn't look like what I've been through. He didn't know. I had no idea I just had surgery. And I, did what I needed to do, and now he's a client of mine.
For ladies, for those who've had a hip-to-hip hysterectomy, that means you're cut all the way across, hip to hip.
Right. So should I have been standing for hours or sitting? No, I shouldn't have been here. But like Rob said, that's that triumph I want you guys to see. Like, in this industry, it's been hard. the struggles. I mean, I could have quit barber school when I got talked about. I could have quit in those white salons when they said I couldn't do it. But this is what I want y'all to hear from me with the triumph. Believe it or not, in the Bible it talks about how, I think it was in Proverbs, I don't know the exact scripture. If you know it, put it down. I did write it down, and I apologize I didn't bring it with me. But in Proverbs it talks about falling down 7 times, right? God does that on purpose, because the whole purpose is to get back up, not for us to stay down. Okay, so I thank God for that. I like somebody who used the story of a baby. A baby, when they learn how to walk, they fall down many times. But guess what we do as parents? That's what they say. What do you do as a parent? You like, get up.
Get up.
You can do it. We believe in you, right? So that's what I had to do to myself. I had to do that myself, of course, with God right there and this man right here. If I didn't have Ralph in my life, I don't even know where I would be in my life between the two, God and him. But that's the triumph for me. Falling down, getting back up. Y'all hear my videos. I'm talking about why I should get out the industry. But at the end of the day, why am I not getting out the industry? That's the question. Because it's a place where I fell down. And I'm not going all the way down this time. Right now, I got Ralph holding my back, pushing me. Babe, you got this. And I'm going to keep moving forward. And God is telling me that. So that triumph has propelled me. And I can hear it in myself to that next level of who I am. I'm her.
That's right.
I'm Miss LA, but I'm her, right?
That's right.
And I just wanted y'all to know that and hear my story, that it's not what y'all think it is. It wasn't all great, you know. I've had many shops. Let me tell you about this triumph. I've had many shops where people didn't support it. I had many shops, you know, I wanted to build this beautiful platform, me and Ralph, and people didn't work there, or they had complaints or why, but I just kept going. We had expos, we did our own events, we did this, we've done
magazine
that.
Shoots,
I mean, we've done so
shows,
much in this career. If I was to talk to y'all about it, it would take us probably 5 videos to tell you about it.
Yes.
So I thank God just where I am today, and that is my triumphant story. Just becoming confident in who I am. So when y'all sit in my seat, the whole purpose of this video is knowing who I am as her, okay? And that when you sit in my seat, this is the person you're going to get with this much passion. So please, you know, take my expertise and know that I know what I'm doing, and that I'm confident in what I'm doing, and then I'm going to make sure that you go on that path that you need to go. I mean, that's really what I wanted you guys to get from this is, who is Miss LA? Where does she come from? You know, where does her passion come from? Well, now you know. I've been through a lot that should have knocked me down, and I should have stayed down. But because of the type of person that God built me to be, and I won't say how he built me 4 times. I just wanted to share that story. So again, we don't want to hold you guys long. It was a story Ralph felt like that we should share. And I was really trying hard not to get emotional, but when I think about all the stuff I've been through, I just thank God. That's really it, of who I've become. And just be thankful for the people like me who are still out there, because it's not a lot of us out there with this much passion. And support like I have. My husband, like he said, he's been with me my whole career. He's seen everything. He's seen every tear. And he's right there when I'm like, babe, I'm ready. Let's do it again. And he like, okay. He's never told me no, by the way. He's only told me no one time, and that's because certain clients, he like, yeah, don't do them. But that's the only time he's ever told me no. But other than that, he never has told me no in my career, and I want to thank him for that. So now y'all get to hear him, because in one of my videos, y'all heard his voice. And my silk press video, and y'all that's didn't know what, he was talking.
So, you know, that's why I said, man, you know, we want to share this with you on today. And like you said, thank you to all you all for your support out there. Man, it's truly a blessing. So, like you said, we continuously growing the business. We're continuously doing things. We have some more goals and a bigger vision, you know what I'm saying, for our business, for ourselves. And you know, we definitely can't do it without the support. And so, like I said, man, this is Miss LA. I'm Ralph with the LA Experience,
Yes.
located here in Plano, Texas, the DFW area. So if you're around in this area, you know what I mean, definitely come give Miss LA a shout. Come support the business. If you're looking to get your hair slayed and laid, you know what I mean, come holler at her. Definitely. So we love y'all. We thank you all once again, and we really appreciate it. All right.
Thank you guys. We appreciate you guys for listening, and we look forward to you guys and seeing you guys in our next video.
That's right.
See ya.